Wake up early. The Patriots and the Colts are playing in Frankfurt, Germany. I got the Patriots winning here and obviously covering them plus 1.5. Belichick in his career is 3-0 in international games. Mexico City, Germany, England. He's undefeated. So I'm going to take the Patriots record. Belichick coaching. Reportedly, they seem really chill in the press conferences, so clearly something's going on. They benched Trent Brown for the week. They benched J.C. Jackson. They benched Jack Jones. A missing curfew, not being reliable. I don't know exactly what's going on, but apparently, according to, I believe, Dietrich Wise, they said they took it like a man, and they're moving forward. They'll be back after the bye week. So I'm going to say the Patriots win here and beat the Colts. I do have some worries. Jonathan Taylor, they put up a lot of points. Gardner Minshew, but I think the Patriots just somehow get it done and win outright. Next one, Texans at Bengals. I got the Bengals winning, but the Texans covering. It looks like T. Higgins is out, and Jamar Chase is a serious question mark to play in this game. Nico Collins, however, does appear like he's not going to be able to play, but because I do think, this game's going to be interesting. I think C.J. Stroud, Tank Dell, they have a great connection. I think they're going to have a phenomenal game together. I'll take the Bengals to win, but the Texans do cover that 6.5 point spread. The next one, the Ravens and the Browns. Browns on the road. Ravens favored by 6.5 points. I'm going to say that they take it. The Ravens have been dominant all year. I think they crush. Crush is a strong word, but I do think they win by more than a touchdown. The Browns quarterback situation, Deshaun Watson looked great, but it was against the Cardinals. That defense looked great, but they just played the Cardinals. Now you're going up against a team which defensively, the Ravens, like I talked about earlier, they're one of the best defensive teams. They're looking like the 2000 Ravens out here. Lamar Jackson, passing-wise, has been one of the best quarterbacks, and in his career, he's looked like the best passing quarterback that he's really developed into so far. So I'll take the Ravens to win and cover the minus 6.5 point spread. The next one, Saints at Vikings. Saints -3 on the road. I'm going to take that, actually. Now, I understand Josh Dobbs, phenomenal performance. It was an unknown. Josh Dobbs coming in instead of, Jalen Hall or whatever his name is. I'm going to take the Saints to win. I think their defense is stepping up. Derek Carr looks a little bit better. He is missing a couple throws here and there, but I do think Derek Carr has been playing better. The Saints are going to get this win and cover the -3 points, but I just have a funny feeling the Saints are going to get it done. Next one, I was really contemplating picking this team, but 49ers to Jaguars, I got to go with the 49ers. They're going to have a bounce-back game here and there, or eventually, I should say. And I think this game could be the bounce-back game because you're coming off of a bye, and I just think Kyle Shanahan is going to grill into his players. You're bringing Steve Wilkes down from the booth onto the field. I don't know if that's going to do anything for you, but you're making a move, I guess you could say. Brock Purdy needs to get something going. You can't be scoring 17 points a game with the amount of talent that you have. The offensive line is a huge question, but Trent Williams seems to be coming back, and they are a significantly better team when Trent Williams is out there. So I'm going to say the 49ers win and cover the -3 point spread on the road. Next one, Packers at Steelers. I'll take the Steelers to win and cover the -3 point spread at home. Jordan Love, very, very low completion percentage, a lot of turnovers. The Steelers' defense, I think, is going to take over in this game, disrupt the Packers' passing lanes. I think Kenny Pickett in this offense, it's still bad, but it's not as bad as it has been before. They're at least moving the ball a little bit better. Warren, the running back, has looked better, at least in the past couple weeks. Najee Harris is looking better. He doesn't look as slow. So I'll take the Steelers to win and cover the -3 point spread. The next one, Titans at Bucks. Bucks favored by 1.5 at home. I'll take Will Levis in his first official secure job at quarterback one for the Titans. I'll take them and him to beat the Buccaneers and win outright, obviously covering the plus 1.5 points. But I think he gets it done. He's a phenomenal deep ball thrower. He's throwing the deep ball 28.2% of the time, so he's absolutely slinging it, and he's actually not being horrible with the decision making. He's throwing it to guys that are open. He's trusting D-Hop to be old D-Hop, and he's sort of been successful in a large part of that. So I'll take the Titans to win and beat the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield slips once again. The next one, Lions at Chargers. Lions favored by 3 on the road at the Chargers. I just think with the defense of the Lions going to disrupt what Justin Herbert can do. Also, I don't know exactly, the Chargers defense obviously can get got. And so I'm going to say that Jared Goff gets the job done. The offensive explosive, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Montgomery's coming back. Penei Sewell is one of, if not the best, offensive lineman in the game right now. You have a lot of pieces to deal with if you're the Chargers defense, Brandon Staley, I'm saying this right now, he's been on the hot seat. If you lose a game like this, expect changes in the offseason. I'm going to say that right now. I say the Lions win and cover the -3-point spread. The next one, Falcons at Cardinals. We talked about this earlier. Kyler Murray's comeback game against Taylor Heineke, and the Falcons are favored by 1.5 on the road. I'm going to take the Cardinals to win outright. Kyler Murray's comeback game, former first overall pick. Kyler Murray needs to get it done, come back from an ACL injury. I say he gets the job done. All he needs to do, he can dunk his way to victory. But just get that victory. That's all I care about, at least when it comes to this. I'll say the Cardinals win and cover and win outright, obviously, covering the +1.5 point spread. The next one, Commanders at Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 6.5. It's interesting. I was really tempted to pick Commanders +6.5, but have the Seahawks win. Instead, I'm taking JSN and DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett and Geno Smith and that offense to overpower Sam Howell, and right now he's been playing extremely well. I'll admit that. However, the defense for the Commanders has been all that great. Not only that, you got rid of your two best defensive linemen. That's going to be bad. Mac Jones and that Patriots offense, that was not a good example of how bad this defense could look without your top two defensive linemen. Now, against the Seahawks, when they have 3 receivers and a decent running game and a pretty good offensive line, yeah, I'll take the Seahawks to win and cover the -6.5 point spread. The next one, I don't know if this is the largest point spread I've ever seen. We saw a couple massive point spread this season. But the Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys favored by -17.5. We always talked about this. Never bet double-digit point spreads, especially massive ones. But it's Tommy DeVito up against the Dallas Cowboys. If Daniel Jones couldn't score a point against the Dallas Cowboys defense, what can Tommy DeVito do? I don't know, but I got the Cowboys winning and covering the -17.5 point spread. I think this is going to be an absolute blowout. I think the only way the Giants cover the point spread is if by halftime the Cowboys are winning by so much, they take their starters out and they play backups and Tommy DeVito rips on the backups. That's the only way I can see the Giants covering the point spread. I got the Cowboys winning, covering -17.5. Woo! Next one, Sunday Night Football. Oh, this one's a great game. Jets at Raiders. I'll take the Raiders here. I made a mistake and picked the Giants to beat the Raiders last week, and the Raiders shellacked the Giants last week. Now, I understand Daniel Jones got hurt, Tommy DeVito in, whatever the case may be. But I'll say this right now. Clearly, the players are into it. They were smoking cigars in the locker room, having a great time after a win against the Giants and Tommy DeVito. So clearly, their energy, their morale is extremely high in that locker room. I'm saying regardless of who they play, I think that's going to carry over. And unfortunately, it's against another bad New York team. I'll say the Raiders beat the Jets and win outright, covering the +1 point spread. Raiders get the win, and they continue the winning streak under Antonio Pierce. Let's keep it rolling for the Raiders. And finally, Monday Night Football. This is an okay game, not a great primetime game, but I got Denver Broncos at Buffalo Bills. I'll take the Bills win. However, the Broncos do cover the +7 point spread. I just think the way the Broncos defense has gotten better lately, it was terrible to start the year. Remember, 70-20. They're getting better, but I think the offense also is not playing as careless as it has been. We saw the Jets game. It was rumbling, tumbling, fumbling all game. The last play of the game for the Broncos, I believe, was a fumble by Russell Wilson. It was very, very bad. I'll take the Bills right now are on a decline. That's why I don't think they blow out the Broncos. I'll take the Bills to win, but the Broncos do cover the +7 point spread. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, if you want to check out the full episode, make sure you click the I in the top right-hand corner right now. If you want to listen to this show anywhere you go, make sure you go to anchor.fm/The Harvey Hour or anywhere you get your podcasts.